The Voice Reba McEntire surprises Kelsea Ballerini with a gift. The Voice star, Reba McEntire, surprised Kelsea Ballerini with a gift for her first day as a coach. Fans loved seeing this on the premiere of Season 27 of The Voice. This is Kelsea's first year as a coach, and fans cannot wait to see how she does this season. Keep reading to find out more about this situation. Kelsea Ballerini has first year as coach. Kelsea Ballerini is a coach on The Voice for the first time. She has been on the show before as a mentor and a fill-in coach for Kelly Clarkson when she was sick. However, this is her first time on the show as a full-time coach. During the premiere, Kelsea got a couple of people on her team. They are strong artists that could make or break Kelsea's team. However, she is excited to see what she can do. Her gift to her team members is a pair of boots to show her love for her roots in Nashville. Reba McEntire gives her a gift, and note Reba McEntire is the queen of the country on the show. She left Kelsea a gift and a note for her first day on the job. Reba left her a crown because she is a queen. The note she left read, "Dear Kelsea, I heard you would be the new coach this season, and I'm just so excited for you. It's up to you to keep country alive on the show, and I know you'll do a terrific job. Now go out there and show those boys who's the boss." Reba left her the crown as a good luck charm. Kelsea revealed that she felt fancy with it on. This more than likely gave Kelsea some extra confidence that she needed during this. Adam Levine, Michael Bublé, and John Legend have to watch out for Kelsea Ballerini. She will surprise them. It seems as though Reba is ready for Kelsea to show up the boys on the show. Reba is all about girl power. Kelsea is the only woman coach this season, so Reba wants her to put the boys in their place. Fans are ecstatic to see how Kelsea does this season as a coach. She is going to build a great team. Maybe she can win in her first season like Michael Bublé did last season. What did you think about the gift Reba left Kelsea? Did you like it? Sound off in the comments below. It was a calm Tuesday morning on the set of The Voice, and everything seemed business as usual. Studio lights humming, producers pacing with clipboards, makeup artists dotting foreheads with last-minute powder. But behind the velvet curtain of rehearsal halls and backstage buzz, a surprise was quietly being set in motion. A surprise with Reba McEntire's name all over it. The country music legend, with a career spanning 5 decades and a heart as generous as her talent is vast, had something special planned for fellow country star and guest mentor Kelsea Ballerini. Kelsea, who had been invited to mentor Team Reba during the battle rounds, was already brimming with excitement to be working alongside her longtime idol. What she didn't know was that Reba had a little something extra in store, something that wasn't on the call sheet. A bond forged in music. Reba and Kelsea's paths in country music are separated by generations but bound by shared spirit. Kelsea has long cited Reba as one of her earliest influences, someone she watched growing up, someone whose music carried her through the joys and heartaches of young life. Over the years, she's never shied away from expressing how much Reba means to her, both musically and personally. So when NBC invited her to join Reba's team as a mentor for The Voice, it wasn't just a career moment, it was a full circle one. "She's one of the reasons I even picked up a guitar," Kelsea said during a press interview earlier that week. To now sit beside her and give feedback to artists chasing their own dreams? It's surreal. Reba had seen the interviews. She had heard the gratitude. And she decided it was time to give something back. The gift Reba McEntire is not someone who does anything halfway, whether it's her high-octane performances, her down-to-earth interviews, or her role as coach on The Voice. She shows up with intention and a personal touch. So when she decided to surprise Kelsea with a gift, she went for something that blended nostalgia, artistry, and heart. The gift? A custom-made turquoise and silver bracelet, engraved with a quote from one of Reba's classic hits, "What if tomorrow never comes?" The phrase, borrowed from Reba's live version of the emotional ballad, was meant as a gentle reminder, a message Reba has often shared in interviews, to live fully, love deeply, and never leave words unspoken. Alongside the bracelet was a handwritten note. It read, "Kelsea, you're doing beautifully. Keep lifting others, keep writing your truth, and keep standing tall. The sky's the limit, and you've got wings. With love, Reba." The surprise unfolds the moment came between rehearsals. Kelsea had just stepped off stage after coaching a young contestant through an acoustic duet. She was mid-sentence with a producer when a PA whispered something in her ear and guided her toward a quiet corner of the soundstage. There, Reba stood with a playful grin and a velvet pouch in her hand. "You've been doing such a wonderful job," Reba said warmly, extending the gift. "I just wanted to say thank you for your heart, your wisdom, and for being here." Kelsea looked stunned. "Is this for me?" Reba chuckled. "Who else would I be giving jewelry to on a Tuesday morning?" Kelsea opened the pouch and saw the bracelet first, then the note. For a few moments, she was silent, her eyes glassy with emotion. "I'm going to cry," she finally said. "Reba, this means more than I can say." And in true Reba fashion, she wrapped Kelsea in a hug, one of those good, long, reassuring embraces that feels more like a blessing than a gesture. A moment of mentorship, though cameras weren't rolling during the gift exchange, word traveled quickly through the production crew. By the end of the day, the moment had become lore. Reba gave Kelsea a bracelet. She wrote her a note. It was so sweet. But beyond the sweetness, it represented something deeper. In an industry often plagued by competition, especially among women in country music, this gesture spoke volumes. Reba, a queen of the genre, wasn't just passing the torch, she was honoring the journey of another woman with kindness, encouragement, and recognition. "It's not just a bracelet," Kelsea later said in an Instagram post where she shared a close-up photo of the gift. "It's a reminder from one of my heroes that we rise by lifting others." "Thank you, Reba. I'll cherish this forever." Behind the scenes, crew members noted that the entire day seemed to take on a new energy after the exchange. Contestants, who had been understandably nervous, seemed more relaxed and inspired. There was laughter echoing from the rehearsal rooms, spontaneous sing-alongs during lunch breaks, and even a brief impromptu duet between Reba and Kelsea backstage. "It's contagious," said one vocal coach. "When you see two women in this industry supporting each other like that, it just makes everyone breathe easier." Even other coaches took note. John Legend was overheard saying, "I need to step up my gift game," with a smile. Niall Horan jokingly asked Reba if she'd consider adopting him. Gwen Stefani, ever the fashionista, asked where the bracelet was made. A legacy in motion for Reba, the gesture was just another day of living her values. She has long been known for her generosity, mentorship, and quiet acts of support behind the scenes. But to those on the receiving end, like Kelsea, it's anything but ordinary. And for fans watching at home, hearing about this story through social media and fan blogs, it adds yet another layer to the magic of The Voice. Beyond the performances, the turning chairs, and the confetti finales, it's a show about dreams. And sometimes those dreams look like a young woman receiving a token of affirmation from her hero. Full circle later that week, during a team meeting, Kelsea wore the bracelet proudly. It peeked out from under the sleeve of her denim jacket, catching the light as she gestured passionately while coaching. Reba noticed it, gave her a little wink, and that was that. No more words were needed. But everyone on set knew something special had happened. A moment of grace. A quiet transfer of strength between two women who understand what it means to fight for a place in country music and to help others rise once you're there. Final notes.